Hey everybody, welcome back to another 1986 944 video. Well, today it's time to replace these tires and clean and refinish these wheels. Stay tuned. All right, first thing I'm going to do is go ahead and remove all four wheels, give them a pretty quick clean, put the car on jack stands, drop these wheels and the new tires off at the shop. I'll come back later today when they're mounted and balanced. And from that point, I can do a better clean, tape these off and refinish them. I'll be really careful with the new tires. That won't be a problem. So I'm gonna go ahead and get these off and get the car up in the air. All right, all four wheels and tires are off. So I'm gonna clean them up pretty quickly, run them down to the tire shop. And then while they're doing that, probably a couple hours, I'll just give the brakes and rotors just a real quick clean, just kind of knock off any excess dirt. They're pretty dirty, but I'll do a separate video on cleaning and maybe restoring or painting or whatever. We'll see what we need for that, but for now, let's get these cleaned up. Okay, well, welcome back. Actually, this happened a lot quicker than I expected. I took the old wheels off and gave them a real quick clean, took them down to the tire shop. I expected them to have them for a few hours. I was gonna make a video or two, but I had them done within about 30 minutes. So new tires mounted, brought the old tires back. I'm gonna take these out, clean them, and prep them to refinish the black part. All right, I'm gonna give these a real good clean with some degreaser, and then I'm going to scuff them, tape them off, and paint them black. All four wheels plus the center caps. And once they're black, I will go ahead and I've got some 2K matte clear to go over the top of everything. So they should look pretty factory once I'm done. All four of them. This will take me a while. All right, all cleaned, prepped, taped off. I did a line of painter's tape around it, and then I taped the newspaper to that so there's a nice crisp and fine line. I'm gonna go ahead and use some of this satin black, although it doesn't matter. I'm gonna do the satin clear 2K over top, so let me give this a coat. Sure, these are not supposed to be purple. They may be coming through as brown, maybe on camera, but they were faded, so I'm spraying these black as well. Working on the second wheel now. Got the center caps all done. This one's all done, and it's got a nice amount of this 2K satin clear over top, Spray Max. This is worth its weight in gold. This will cure, and the finish on those wheels will be just as good as factory. Quite a difference between these faded, and of course it doesn't help that I really scrubbed them with not a Brillo pad, but a Scotch-Brite pad, and cleaned the hell out of them basically. Big difference. While I'm waiting for those wheels to dry, I'm just giving these a real quick clean. Did the rear, just getting some of the accumulated brake dust and road grime off. Like I said, I'll take these apart again one day, but for now I just want to, as long as I have the wheels off, I'm going to do it. Well, it's been a long day in the hot sun, and I'm done. Tires mounted, balanced, wheels painted, cleaned, at least a preliminary clean for the backside. And I'm pretty happy with the wheels. The wheels themselves are not perfect. They're 34 years old. There's some slight blemishes to the polished part, but you know, what can you do? Maybe have them redone. But I'm actually pretty happy with the way that these tires, these are 225s and the other ones were 205s. So just to be clear, these are Cooper CS5 Ultras, and the size is 225/60 R15. And they seem to be pretty well recommended for these 944s. I'm not lowering this car, it's staying exactly how it is. And the wheelhouse is filled out pretty well, so pretty happy with the way it looks. These are definitely quite a bit wider than the other ones. I don't know if you'll be able to see, they're pretty wide. Okay, well, just a brief update on the tires. I did end up replacing those Cooper tires for these tires, which are a different name brand and in the correct size. Nothing wrong with the Cooper tires per se, except that they were too big and I wasn't happy with them. Way too much sidewall. I thought going with 225s would be better than the 215s. It just, well, they were slightly wider. They were also quite a bit taller. So I went with these Falcon Otsu, still cheap tires, about the same price actually, but these are pretty highly rated, and so far I've been very happy with them. They're nice and quiet, no problem with the handling. So these are in the factory recommended size of 215/60 R15 all the way around. And again, I'm really happy with the aspect ratio of these. They look good. Not terribly wide, but I mean, you can only put so wide of a tire on this car anyway. So anyway, just wanted to update you with that. Thanks for watching. We'll catch you on the flip side.